Hey guys, I'm Boo, we're in New Jersey, and today's video is going to be about adding hard drives to your Linux distribution. Now say you put in a new hard drive and it registers right off the bat, and that's great. But what if you're also running Windows and you want to be able to use those Windows drives attached to your storage? Well, sometimes they'll automatically show up and you can go into other settings and find them, which if I open my file browser and pop, it's not Dolphin, so it's a little different than I'm used to. But I'm going to go right into my other locations, and you can see right now I've got these two mounted, right? I have to mount them every single time I want to use my Windows drives. That's just my Windows and Programs drive. I use this All the Things drive for my, documents, videos, pictures, music, anything like that goes into the All the Things drive. The Archives hard drive is basically an archive of old programs, old disk images, things like that, programs I've worked on in the past, just random stuff, and it's all archived on this 3 terabyte drive. Also, my All the Things drive is a 4 terabyte drive. That is a platter drive. This Windows drive, of course, you can see it's an NVMe, and my main drive is a 500 gig NVMe, M.2 NVMe is what these two drives are. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. I'm here to talk about how to make these drives show up every single time I want to use them. But right now I'm going to go into a terminal, and I probably should put this over here because I use terminal quite frequently. So I'm going to fire up a terminal, and we are going to configure a file. So before you create the fstab file, I highly recommend saving a copy of it. And to do that, you can go to the directory to /etc, okay, and then / again. Then we can see what's inside, and we should have an fstab folder in here, right here. So if I go sudo copy fstab to fstab.backup. Let's see if that works. Oh, CP, oops, my bad. Copy fstab. Okay, so now we have created the fstab.backup file. So that way we can go in and edit our fstab file with sudo nano fstab. So this is all the drives that it shows me. I have the EFI, the recovery drive, ext4 drive, and I have a swap partition here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a note up here. These are going to be my added drives. Okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to, and I need to find out what the drives actually are. So I'm going to open a new tab over here. Sudo lsblk should be the command I need to show me what drives I have attached to the system. So I can see All the Things is SDA1, and my archives is SDB. So, alright, so now we need to get the IDs for these devices. So we're going to go sudo blkid, and that will give us the readable ID of each of these drives. So there is my UUID. Okay, so now what I have to do is I have to create a mount point. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to open a new terminal. Getting a lot of terminals here, but it's okay. Each one does its own thing. So we're going to go sudo, we're going to make a directory, and it's going to be, mount, I believe. Mount. Path to my mount point. Where am I making this? So I'm going to replace the mount point with the directory where I want the drive to be. This one's going to be all, we're going to do all caps, all underscore the underscore things, and that'll be fine. And then we're going to do that. So then, now that we've created this drive, so now that I know what I have here, I'm going to go over to here and I'm going to, let me back that up. Okay, go to the next thing here. And then we're going to paste our UUID in here that we want to copy. So all the things is right here. Here's the UUID. So we're going to go with this UUID right here. Okay, we're going to bring it over to here and we're going to paste it right here. And click, pasted. Okay. Path to the mount point is going to be mount all underscore the underscore things. Okay. Then our file system type. Well, let's see. We got NTFS and NTFS. Okay. We're going to use defaults, auto, no fail. Alright. And then that should be it for that one. And then we're also going to do the same thing here, but instead of all the things, we're going to type in archives. There we go. Enter. Oh no. Did I do what I think I did? No, I did it right. That's okay. I need to change this because I accidentally have it in caps lock. So mount / archives. Okay. And then we're going to go space. We're going to delete this file system type. And we're just going to type in NTFS because that's the file system type. I think we have to do the same thing in here. NTFS space. Okay, and now we have to delete this UUID and grab the one from our other spot here. So the UUID on this one is for archives. Here is the UUID. We're going to copy it, we're going to bring it over here, and we're going to paste it. There we go. So now, these two lines here, there we are, mount all the things, mount archives, NTFS. Alright, so now I'm going to exit by Control X, Y to save the buffer, enter, and then we're going to go ahead and restart. And I'm pretty sure that once we restart, it should be automatically loaded. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay guys, so we are back in, everything's up and running. I got my camera running, I've got OBS running, and we're going to go back to files here. And as you can see, there are my two drives right there, stuck in there as files. They are mounted. As soon as I boot up, everything's good to go, and that's about all she wrote. Hopefully this video helped you to mount your drives in Linux in a Debian system with minimal effort. Anyways, with that said, go ahead and leave me a like if you like this video, but leave me a down if you didn't like this video, but tell me in the comments why you felt the need to. Anyways, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.